Like, what do y'all think of boys? I need to get you guys,
Boo.
you know, on something that you can like properly speak on.
I mean, in Santa Barbara, especially like UCSB and SBCC, there's a lot of boys. It's also the fact that maybe it's like a party school. A lot of people just want to party and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the same for girls too. A lot of girls are looking for hookup culture here. So yeah, but yeah, I don't really like fuckboys. It's not really my thing.
The only reason there's a bunch of boys is because there's a bunch of girls out there giving away pussy for free.
No.
That's the only reason they're there.
Well, you disagree?
I disagree because I feel like people coming in college, like especially guys, their goal is to like fuck as many girls as they can, you know, like brag about it and, you know, kind of get out of that. I live at my mom's house and now I'm kind of like
A little closer to the mic, but keep
I
going.
kind of like moved to college and I'm kind of like, you know, having girls all over. It's to brag. I guess.
They don't have their moms telling them what to do anymore, so they don't want anybody else having to tell them what to do.
I think you're reading too much into that. They just want to have sex.
So, we at the very beginning of the show, we talked about hookup culture. Whose fault is hookup culture?
Oh, women's. Women for
Hold on,
sure.
well, let's let the girls answer first. Go ahead. Men or women? Whose fault is hookup culture?
Can I go? Or are we going?
I would like to get Lexi an opportunity to answer. She's deep in thought, pensive.
One eternity later.
If I really think about it, I think women slowly moved away from traditional relationships as maybe, I'm not saying hookup culture is like, I'm not trying to dictate women's actions, but men become fuckboys because there's girls to fuck and because there are girls out there, and there's a very much a balance. You can't have hoes without fuckboys and you can't have fuckboys without hoes technically, so it's very much a balance. But I don't really know who kind of initiated hookup culture.
Okay, we'll go around the table on this. Whose fault is hookup culture?
Okay, actually, I do have a question. Why do we call like a guy that fucks a lot of girls fuckboy, and why do we call a girl that fucks a lot of guys a whore or like a hoe?
Or slut?
Yeah.
Because it takes skill to get pussy.
Because I feel like
I don't think a fuckboy is a positive term, though.
It's not, but it's not
definitely
as
not a positive.
degrading as like hoe or.
But
whore.
here's another question: why is fuckboy an acceptable term to use, but slut isn't?
I feel like fuckboy is less degrading than slut.
Yeah.
But women will willy-nilly just throw out he's a fuckboy, he's a fuckboy, even in like a mixed group. You guys will say fuckboy. If a guy was talking about a girl being a slut in like mixed company, yeah, that's a yikes. He's gonna get in trouble. Like something's gonna happen. Also, probably in a classroom, I feel like if a girl said fuckboy, like there probably would be no repercussions. But like if a guy started talking about sluts, like welcome to the dean's office. So women can shame men, but it's like if a man shames a girl, watch out, you're getting canceled, there's repercussions.
I mean, I've met guys that have been called fuckboys and actually liked it. Like not liked it, but kind of like, or like, yeah, like I am.
They
So I
own
feel
it.
like some-
They own it.
It's an
Yeah.
accomplishment.
So
It
like
is.
some of the guys like really don't mind, but I know definitely girls do mind.
What's
getting called
what's the
slut.
greatest prize a man can get in this life?
The greatest pride?
Yeah.
Probably
A fish?
to accomplish whatever he wants in life.
No, just for the
Like a
for
big trout?
No. Like like for the average man, what is the average man's great accomplishment in life?
To be content.
Oh, to get a woman.
Yeah.
That's like a big victory in a guy's life to get a woman. You know?
In
so
which way are you saying?
sexually, right?
Mhm.
And so that's like you're like, oh, look at this guy, he's such a fucking winner. You know, this guy's gotten so many girls that you can't shame him. But the thing is, you girls know, like inherently, giving pussy away too easy kind of makes you look, you know, doesn't make you look the best. And that's the difference there. Another thing is this too, because you girls know. I mean, how many of you got hit on today? Just show of hands.
I didn't leave my house today. I'm telling you that right now.
No, nobody got hit on today. Digitally, DMs.
DMs.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, we got to do the Instagram, the
DMs,
dating,
right?
shit.
So you guys get hit on like on a daily basis, but it takes a lot of effort for the guy to actually catch your attention and to give you like maybe to give him the chance, right? Because if you give it to him too easy, what's it going to make it look like? Make it look easy? Who's trying to look easy?
No one. I see your point that it. Can you rephrase it?
Well, what I'm just trying to say is that it's women have high standards to give away their sexuality, right?
Yes.
So if women is giving her sexuality away easily, typically it means her standards are lower. Standards are lower, technically not necessarily a high quality individual.
For a serious partner, they might have different standards than a partner of just.
Sure, but guys, listen, guys are not going to judge a woman for a high body count if she's just a casual hookup. But if he's like, I want to make this woman the mother of my children, he's going to look at everything. You know? That's the difference there.
So just going back to the original question, whose fault is hookup culture?
I think it's both. I say
Well,
women, but I think it's
So
Women are the ones letting it happen.
here, I want to let everyone answer. So whose fault is hookup culture?
I do think women because.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, I do see it whenever
Just
I say
go,
something
go, go.
that
Just
he agrees
answer,
on.
answer,
I feel like
answer.
I'm saying something
He's
wrong.
trolling you at this point. Just
Okay.
continue.
I think it is women's fault
Okay.
most of the time because we're the ones giving it to them. If we don't give it to them, then it's not going to happen.
Okay.
That's a short answer.
Sure.
I think women. And because in a consensual situation, we have the control.
Yep.
And you can't really deny reality, but also I want to touch, I was trying to earlier, but I want to touch on the topic of fuckboys. And I really, I kind of have a question, why is it an ego booster when a guy can get with, multiple girls, but keep them for only a short amount of period when it is way more impressive if they can keep one person interested for a long period of time?
No.
It's just because pussy's pussy. It's like you found some gold. You found a big piece of gold. You found a small piece of gold. Doesn't matter. You found gold. That's how the male brain works.
Men and women's sexual strategies are different, and it's somewhat rooted in evolution. So a woman can get pregnant how frequently? Once a year, basically, right? Every 9 months. A man can impregnate 3 women a day. So there's something there that sort of dictates our behavior and our different sexual strategies. So, and it's harder for men to get women. So it's more impressive. Although that's not really addressing your thing. So your thing is, what? Could you just rephrase your question again?
Yeah, I was just wondering why.
What?
Why is it celebrated?
Yeah, why is it something to brag about when it is far more impressive when a man is able to keep a woman interested for a long period of time rather than
Sure.
a bunch
Okay.
for a temporary.
I got you, because it's hard for men to get laid. It's fairly hard for men to get laid. Whereas for women, that shit is easy.
Eventide Fallacy super chatted $49.99. Some dude stated stats and asked to be rated with no pick, rolling eyes face. Brian, get some 25 to 35-year-old women on the show again. I'd wager there are more...
I'd wager there are more F-boys here in San Diego than Santa Barbara from what I observed. It's much harder to get laid as a... Can you pull that up, Carson? I missed the rest. Oh, it hasn't loaded yet. I think it's way harder to get laid as a city boy. Is that what he was going to say? Something like that. But our StreamYard's loading here. So I was saying that it's much harder for men to get laid. That's why it's impressive. It's easy for women to get laid. Super easy. So it's not impressive.
So are men easy?
Men are easy.
Yes.
But
Yeah, they are.
Extremely easy. That's why it's so funny when girls tell us they can't get in a relationship with guys. We're like, what's wrong with you? Because we're so fucking
Or
easy.
maybe we're just not finding a man that we want to be in a relationship with.
Men,
Maybe that's the reason why some of us aren't getting into a relationship. Maybe some of us do want to be in a relationship. Maybe some of us don't. But maybe it's because we're not finding that high value man that we so badly desire.
But I'm answering why it's kind of impressive if a guy hooks up with a lot of women, whereas it's not impressive for women to do that, is because it's about difficulty. It's hard to get laid as a guy. It's quite easy to get laid as a woman.
I guess.
Y'all have, I'd say women strictly about getting laid, but honestly, even dating, y'all have that shit on easy mode compared to men. Y'all playing on recruit difficulty. No? You disagree?
I've met a lot of guys where I was ready to, be in a relationship with them, and then for some reason they would hook up with like other girls. So yes, men are easy, but that's probably why a lot of men cheat, because as long as they have the opportunity to hook up with another girl, some of them will, and that's probably why hookup culture still exists too, because yes, it's women's fault, but men sometimes can't be really serious in their relationships, and that's why.
Well, the thing is this too, like if other girls were working with you and like not giving it away so easily, there'd be a lot more faithful men around there.
I think it's not just that. I think it's like a lot of men are, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I'm just doing casual. We hear that a lot here.
Yeah, but you still believe him and sleep with him though.